Hi there guys, it's Callum Purdy here for We Love Betting. Now again, we're back in Spain. It's La Liga. It's been a really good start to the season, been really exciting. Week 1 last week, for We Love Betting it wasn't that great. Slightly disappointed to be perfectly honest. Now, there was a double last week. Barcelona, they got the job done by absolutely smashing our old friends Levante. That was brilliant to see. But unfortunately, the second part of the double was Seville. They hosted Atletico Madrid. Now, we played the under 2.5 goals there. We did struggle. It was all going our way to about 36, 37 minutes. Then bang, bang, 2 goals in about 4 minutes just before half-time. Really put us on the back foot. And we didn't really recover from that. Even though 77 minutes, it was still 1-1. Massively odds against for a third goal in the game. But things never really went our way. Diego Costa found himself running away from the Seville defence. And he done exactly what Diego Costa does best. And scored the third goal, which absolutely killed our bet. Now, I thought we were a little bit unlucky, really. If I had to have a bet again tomorrow in that same game, I'd certainly be on unders. The game probably a little bit more open than we expected. Anyone that's thinking, what's he going on about? The game finished 3-1. He's absolutely clueless. I know exactly where you're coming from, but I just felt that we were on the right one. The market was certainly in our favour. Just it never really fell for us on the day. Unfortunately, but that's week 1 out the way. Week 2 is here. There is another double. 2 selections that I like. The first selection comes on Sunday at 6 p.m. Now, Atletico Madrid again. They host Rayo Vallecano. Now, the bet I like is Rayo Vallecano plus 1.5. The reasons being is this is Atletico Madrid's 3rd game in a week. They played Seville last Sunday, which is a tough place to go. They never really took control till late on in that game. And again, that was a 10 o'clock our time kickoff. Now, that would have been an awfully late finish. They then had to play Barcelona in the first leg of the final of the Super Cup on Wednesday at home. Anyone that watched that game, Atletico Madrid absolutely worked their nuts off in that game. But the thing that caught my eye was they only had less than 40% possession. Now, I think that really started to show towards the end of that game. And I think the 3rd game in a week here, and I think fatigue will play a big part. Not only that, they have the second leg of the Super Cup at the Nou Camp next week to concentrate on. And I think they're going to have a big eye on that game. Simeone will be telling his boys, yes, we drew 1-1 at home in the first leg, but we're certainly not out of this. We can certainly still win it. I'm sure that will be the message. He's a very positive guy. And I just think they're going to take their eye off this game a little bit. They're not going to want to get many injuries. And Rayo Vallecano, in all respect to them, they played Elche last week, who, a funny side, we can't really work them out. They are promoted. It's not going to be easy, but they restricted them to next to nothing. I think Elche had 1 shot in the game, and it was a really tame effort. Rayo Vallecano were good on the opening week. I think this is the perfect time to be visiting the Calderon. I can just see Atletico Madrid taking their eye off the ball here a little bit. And I think Vallecano, they need to go here positive, and they must fancy their chances to come away. I can't see him winning the game there, but there's nothing stopping them going there and getting a point. And I think getting plus 1.5 on the handicap, I think the handicap line's definitely in our favour. Plus 1.5 at even money, Rayo Vallecano at the Calderon on Sunday. That'll be the first part of the double. The second part of the double is in Spain, but it doesn't fall in La Liga. It actually comes in Segunda. Now, anyone that's not familiar with Segunda, it is the Championship of Spain. And it's a division that I really like. Now, don't panic. It's not the same championship as England. It's a lot more predictable. There's no Owen Coyles. There's no Nigel Pearsons. There's no guessing going on here. It's all quality, and it's a great, great division to watch. Now, the fixture that caught my eye was Recreativa Haluva. That wasn't easy to say. Against Sporting Gijón. Again, this game kicks off at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So both games in the double kick off at the same time. The bet that I like is Sporting Gijón plus 0.25, a quarter of a goal at 4-5 on the Asian handicap, that is. Now, the reason I like this, I watched Sporting Gijón play last week, and they played a Real Madrid B side, and they were very, very good. A very respected Real Madrid B side. They look good with the ball, Sporting Gijón, but more importantly, more eye-catchingly, they look better without the ball. And I was really impressed with them. Over the summer, they brought in good signings, very, very athletic signings. And I just think they're the perfect side to go away from home. They set up well. Everyone seems to know what they're doing. They're organised, and I really think that they could go here and they could pick Recreativo off, especially on the break. Now, Recreativo I also watched last week, and they played Murcia. Now, anyone that saw the game, Murcia played with 10 men for a long, long time in that game, and Recreativo practically fell over the line. They weren't impressive at all. And what I did notice was they're very, very reliant on a couple of their players. Most importantly, Linares. Now, he plays out on the wing. He's very attacking, very creative. He's obviously got a big future. But they were very, very reliant on this player. Whenever a midfield player seemed to get it, they used to shift the ball to him, see what he could do with it. I just think if Sporting Gijón can keep Linares quiet for long spells of the game, they could get a lot of joy in this game. Not only that, another negative for Haliva, Recreativo Haliva, will be that first choice defender Rumyan. Now, he was sent off last week, and he is probably one of their better players. He'll be suspended for this game. I can just see again that they're going to be short for numbers. If Sporting Gijón go there, be as organised as they was last week, and if they can keep Linares quiet for long spells in the game, I can see them going there. It wouldn't be surprised if they won, but I think the bet is if they can get a quarter of a goal on the handicap at 4-5, I'd certainly want to be of it. Now, the double is Atletico Madrid Rayo Vallecano, 6 PM Sunday. Play plus 1.5 Rayo Vallecano on the Asian handicap. And the second part is Recreativo Haliva. They host Sporting Gijón, and I want to be with Sporting Gijón here, getting plus 0.25 on the handicap. That's around a 4-5. The double again pays around 11-4, just slightly skinny at 11-4, I think. And I just think that they're two valuable bets. They're both playing away from home. And hopefully come Sunday, it'll be wrapped up nice and early this week. Week 2, we can get our first winner on the board.